Another Marvel property. James Gunn and Chris Pratt apparently have been discussing the idea of a legendary Star-Lord movie.
Which we saw at the end of Guardians 3.
Yeah, that the legendary Star-Lord will return.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think... See, here's the thing. What I read was that they're discussing like what his life would be like on Earth, and how he's like adjusting to that. Which, one, I don't love for the concept of a movie. I think that's a little tame for me for Star-Lord. Like, I don't know, unless you're getting...
There's no way that they just keep it like earthbound and nothing weird happens.
Yeah, I mean, something, that's what I would want, like, at the least, is something from like space to come in that like he has some expertise on, that like that he needs to deal with.
Right.
Because that's my thing. Like, on Earth, you have all these superheroes already, and he's really just a guy on Earth. So I don't know if I love that setting and him adjusting to Earth for the movie. And I think what's also kind of disappointing is that, like, at the end of what I read, James Gunn was like, and I can't wait to see it. So he's obviously like not involved in going to be like writing or directing it. So,
well,
he could write it. I guess
he could maybe write it,
but he's not going to direct it.
But he could write it, but I would be interested to know how that would work out, considering he's got a whole studio to creatively oversee.
Yeah, no, I get that.
And if he's already got Superman that he needs to go direct.
Yep.
And
when is he going to have time to write a script? Right.
And then he's got Peacemaker too, right after that. It could happen, but
and he also is heavily dealing with the what's the animated show that he's doing?
Creature Commandos.
Yeah, Creature Commandos. Yeah, he wrote all of that, and he's heavily involved in that. And I think the Waller show too. So yeah. I mean, he's got so much on his plate.
So could he write it? Maybe. Will he direct it? No. I think it's good that they're at least like communicating with one another about the ideas of it.
Yeah.
And I mean, obviously, Chris Pratt's going to show up in the MCU somehow again, which we've like theorized what that could be about before.
And I believe the new Guardians will show up at some point again too.
Sure.
Yeah.
But I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't really know.
I don't love the idea of what they've discussed. I hope it's more like what I
mean, he's got to do some of that on Earth. I mean,
sure, I don't mind if it starts off that way.
Yeah.
But like how we had a hypothetical about the Guardians and what we would want to see them in next. And I said, I want to see a Nova team up where he's mentoring a young Nova and they go, into space.
Which could be that.
Sure, it could be. I'd like that very much more than what they're talking about. But here's the thing.
But they obviously, it doesn't seem like they have much of an idea if this is all that's been said. I mean, in public.
Right. So, like, here's the thing. I can't say I'm worried, because if James Gunn like comes up with the idea, like, I trust the hell out of this guy.
Sure.
So, yeah, I guess I'm not worried. I think it's just a little weird of a choice.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a little weird.